You know, this guy has dedicated 60 years to hockey as a player to a broadcaster, one of the most acclaimed color commentators of his era, probably one of the most important members of the Philadelphia Flyers in the 1970s, not because he was the best player, not because he played a lot, but the ultimate teammate that understood the game and promoted the game and made the game better just by his presence. So today we're going to be talking about the very interesting life in hockey of the very talented Bobby Taylor. Now, Bobby Taylor, a 6'1", 180-pounder, born in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, January 24th, 1945. Came to major prominence early in the 1960s with the Calgary Buffaloes of the CCJHL. He played two seasons in Calgary before graduating to the St. Catharines Blackhawks of the OHA in the 65 season, and he also played with the Edmonton Oil Kings of the CAHL that season. Now, 66, he played with the St. Louis Braves of the CPHL. Then he moved on to the Calgary Spurs of the AJHL, and later the Spurs franchise in the WCSHL. Now, 69, he skated with the Jersey Devils of the EHL, playing 70 games with a 25, 38, and 7 records. Still in the minor leagues in the 69-70 with the Seattle Totems and the Quebec Aces of the WHL and AHL respectively, and he also skated with the Devils in 8 games that campaign. Again with the Aces in 71, again it was a Philadelphia affiliate, 13, 5, and 8 in 39 games. He finally broke in with the Flyers in 72, playing 6 games with a 1-2-2 record, and also spent time with the Robins, their affiliate in Richmond, with a 7-14-4 record. 73, the Flyers, he played 23 games as a pure backup, 8-8-4 record behind Bertie Parra, and also skated with the Robins. 74, again as a pure backup to Parra, 4-4-3 in 11 games with a 3.45 average, and 75, his back-to-back cups. He played 3 games in 75 with an 0-2 record. Now, 76, again, split time with the Flyers, 3-1 in 4 games, went to Robins, then moved on to the Pittsburgh Penguins for 2 games in the NHL, and then wrapped up his career in the minor leagues with a 7-14 record in 23 contests with the Springfield Indians. Now, postseason, he played again with Edmonton, Calgary, and Quebec. Didn't play a postseason game with the Flyers for obvious reasons. Now, Bobby, who was also known as Chief, became a studio analyst on the Tampa Bay Lightning's pre- and post-game telecasts and between segments in 2016. Now, until the end of the 2005-15 season, he was a color commentator on Tampa Bay Lightning TV broadcasts starting in 93, which was the team's second year of play. Previously, he held the same role for the Flyers, alongside legendary hockey announcer Gene Hart, Hall of Fame broadcaster Mike Emmerich, and Bob Gallerstein, from 1976, his retirement year, through 1992 on both television, 77-88, and radio, 88-92. Now, Hart and Taylor also called the action in a simulcast of Channel 29, 57, and the old Prism channel, along with a 610 WIP from 84 to 88. Again, he was a member of those Flyers championship teams in 74-75. Now, on April 9th, 2015, Taylor completed his final regular season broadcast as a color commentator for the Lightning, eventually shifting to a teaching role on the pre- and post-game shows beginning the following season. Now, going to his final 2014-15 game, Taylor said, is getting a little nostalgic. It's been a long time. I've been in that booth a heck of a long time. I'm excited and yet sad at the same time. Now, I think what happened in Canada, because Bobby Taylor was more prominent in the American broadcast, he could easily be as prominent as John Garrett and Dave Hodge, Howie Meeker, Gary Dornhofer. But Bobby Taylor was so dedicated to the NHL in the Philadelphia region, and later on in Tampa Bay, he became a legend in his own time. But to put in 6 decades, ladies and gentlemen, almost 80% of his living life to hockey and plus minor hockey before that too, 65 years. Just tremendous, ladies and gentlemen. But Bobby Taylor can tell you, no matter how you win a Stanley Cup, you've won the cup, and the players he played with, some of the best in NHL history, even when he played in Pittsburgh. You look at the rosters of those Penguin teams in the mid 1970s, Pronovo and LaRouche and everybody else. Tremendous players, and a legend of, again, Alberta and Quebec and Seattle hockey. And the Oil Kings love him. The Calgary fans love him, and to do so much for so long, just a tremendous career. So we salute Bobby Taylor today, and we just remember what a very famous announcer, Danny Galvin, said about color commentators. He said, "You're only good as an announcer as a color commentator." And Bobby Taylor made every one of his main broadcasters look good because of the professionalism he brought to the rink, and in explaining the simple and make it complex, and explain the complex and make it simple. The great communicator, as we like to say. Anyway, thank you to Bobby Taylor, and thank you for listening. Have a good day. Bye.